Welcome to the replay. This is RJ So Live. I'm RJ Young. This is my channel, RJ Young Writes, where we talk about OU football, college football, sports. Keep it locked, keep it loaded. Today, we're going to get into the preview of Oklahoma versus West Virginia happening this Saturday at 2:45 local time, right? Number 4 Sooners going to take on the West Virginia Mountaineers on senior day. We're going to get into Baker Mayfield and the benching that's not a benching, the not starting, the not being a captain, and all of goes into that. We're going to talk about, is Kyler Murray ready? What's up, Medical? Is Kyler Murray ready? You know, that we're going to have to talk about that. Is he seriously ready to take this on to start the game? We're going to get into which Sooners commit spurned his father's alma mater to commit to OU, right? You know, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into, is Orlando Brown gone? Is this his last year at OU? I don't know. Same thing could be asked of Rodney Anderson. Is he ready? We're going to get into that. We're going to get into why Baker Mayfield has locked up the Heisman. If you watch this channel, you know that I've been on Baker Mayfield Heisman watch since jump. You also know that, that I made a video not yesterday about just how locked up Baker Mayfield has the Heisman. I mean, it basically is in his bedroom right now, and we're going to get into that. We're also going to get into a little Twitter fight that former Sooner quarterback Trevor Knight got into with Stephen A. Smith over 6-0 Savage. Is comical for me, if nothing else. We're going to get into which players and coaches are going to be on the watch list for semifinalists and finalists. But first, I see folks have been joining the chat. We got to do a little roll call. So, if you're in the chat, say what's up. Keep it going, keep it locked, let's go. Charles, what's good? Jesse, what's good? Who else is in here? I saw Hank was in here. I saw Craig was in here. Who else is in here? Oh, Warthog, what's good? Scott, what's good? JP, what's good? Ian, what's good? Eric, that's what's up. Casey, what's good? Pony. Oh, super chat already. Forrest, that's what's up. That's what's up. Roddy, what's good? Bill, what's good? Craig, what's good? Kurt, James, Storm Clouds, what's good? I'm glad y'all came through. I saw Medical was in here first. Hey, Crazy Engines in the house. That's what's up. I appreciate it. Also, hey, Don King. Don King in the house. Don King and I have been exchanging emails. Matter of fact, if you sign up for the newsletter, you get my email address and you hit me up in my email, and I usually get back. What's up, Jeff? What's good? What's good? Who else is in the house before we get back to the show? Started rolling. If you're in here, say what's up. Only in America. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. So, Crimson and Keith, what's good? That's right. Mama Savage. Mama Savage is on Twitter. Y'all should give her a follow. Like, she's a hoot. Bruce, what's good? Let's see. Justin, what's in here? Divine, what's good? Jesse, what's good? So let's get into it. Let's get into how Baker Mayfield has locked up the Heisman Trophy. So Bovada, you might know, does the odds and takes bets. It's a Vegas sports book. Takes bets on the Heisman. Takes bets on almost everything. But it's not taking bets on the Heisman anymore. None. Zero. Nada. They're not taking any more bets. They've taken this. The regular season isn't even over yet. And Bovada said, we're no longer taking any bets. We're no longer taking bets. Zero. Why? Because the trophy belongs to Baker Mayfield. That's how big a favorite Baker. Oh my God. Hey, Washington, just hit me with the $20 super chat. My God. We're back on this. Man. Y'all interrupting my flow, just showing me love with your money. Like, y'all are awesome. Like, this is the greatest community in all of YouTube. Y'all know that, right? iDub. Oh, snap. You, what's up, dog? iDub be on Facebook with me, just having a hoot. Tired of everyone comparing Baker to Johnny Manziel. Me too. So, we're going to get into the Heisman odds and whatnot. So, Bovada says, Heisman odds are currently off the board as Baker Mayfield is too big a favorite. He was 1-20 last week and would be an even bigger favorite this week. Whatever, man. Like, that's how big a deal. Like, they said no. No. So, more or less, at 1-20, if you put down $100 on Baker Mayfield to win the Heisman, you get $5 back. Like, Vegas sports books have said they're already going to lose money. They're already going to lose money on Baker Mayfield winning the Heisman. They said they're already going to lose money. MGM had Mayfield listed as negative 250 as of last Monday when the book took odds off the board in compliance with Bovada gaming control regulations. The Westgate Sportsbook said that Mayfield's an even bigger favorite on Sunday. Look, the Westgate assistant manager confirms to ESPN that they're looking at a loss already on Baker Mayfield winning the Heisman. So all this talk after the Kansas game about crotch grabbing and prostate exams, and Baker Mayfield still walking away with the Heisman Trophy. You know, like, I wouldn't... Look, if Baker Mayfield grabbed his crotch as soon as he picked up the Heisman Trophy, how many of us would be lit? You know? How many of us would just be lit? I would be lit. Like, I'd... crotch grab for life. You know what I mean? Like, that's what his statue needs to be outside the stadium. His statue needs to be him just grabbing his crotch and or planting the flag. You know? Probably both. Can we do one of these? Like, that'd be awesome. You know? Like, that's how big a lot Baker Mayfield is for the Heisman Trophy. Is we're already planning the celebration after the fact. You know? Flag crotch grab. Yes! Flag crotch grab. In the house. Been grabbing my crotch all week, surrounded by Jayhawk fans. Casey doing the most. Do we even need to play Baker in the game? Yes! Okay, so that gets to West Virginia. Yes, we need to play Baker during the game, right? If for no other reason but to not give anybody any reason to doubt Baker. And the University of Oklahoma. I don't know if you guys might have read, but Kerry Murdoch wrote a pretty good article today, basically pulling everybody's card associated with OU football for letting down Baker Mayfield outside of the fans. He said that the athletic department, Lincoln Riley University, all said, oh my God, Ronnie just hit me with the $5 super chat. That's what's up. I appreciate that, fam. That's what's up. Man, follow Randy on Twitter too. Y'all what's up. But look, we need to play Baker. We need to play Baker if no other reason to keep him sharp for the Big 12 game. Low key, the Big 12, like, we think we're gonna play TCU, but if TCU doesn't beat Baylor, and there's no reason to think that it shouldn't beat Baylor, Iowa State could sneak in the back door into the Big 12 title game, which I would rather see Iowa State again than see TCU. But the reason that could happen is because, Gary Patterson is like, both of my quarterbacks are probable. Both of my quarterbacks are hurt, is what that says. Both of my quarterbacks are hurt. So even Gary Patterson doesn't know who's going to start as of right now. Scott, there's a little $sign next to the chat button where folks are hitting me with the super chat and making me go bat stuff crazy every time they donate to the channel because y'all are awesome. So yes, we need to have Baker play, but here's the thing. He ain't gonna start. We know that. He's not gonna start, and we feel some kind of way about Baker not being able to be a captain on senior day. It just doesn't feel right. But also, I'm on board with Lincoln on his move. Look, he had to do something. He couldn't just ignore it. He got gangsta later when somebody asked him, did they know that that Baker threw the football and hit the TCU player inadvertently in the head? And he said, you run through warm-ups, that stuff's going to happen. Lincoln Robin Savage! He said it's his own fault he got hit in the head. That's what's up. So, if it was the most gangster thing I think could happen is, Kyler goes in there, Kyler takes the snap, takes a knee, and then we bring Baker on the field. That's the way that I would like to see it. Kim, what's good? Oh, there's my girlfriend, Mama Fee. Mama Fee, you so naughty. Yep. Laurel Michelle in the house. So both my girlfriend and my mama in the chat. That's what's up. That's awesome. But nah. So I would like to see Kyler play more than I wouldn't. It'd be gangster to see him take a knee, but I want to see Kyler play. I want to see Kyler play because he deserves to play, and because I want to know what I'm getting in 2018. He's all but the starter. We know that, and already people are trying to knock Kyler for the same reason that they're trying to knock Baker, which I'll get into a little bit later. But, Kyler's 5'10". He's 190 pounds, but he looked like he's 160 soaking wet. But, is he ready? There was actually a really good article in the OU Daily where he said, yes, I'm ready. Oh, Kim! With the $5 super chat! That's what's up! Thank you! Man, that's what's up! Y'all are awesome! This is great! That's what's up! Man, yes, Jesse. Kyler is a stud. But that's the thing. We know he's a stud from high school days. Oh my gosh! God, evasive with the $5 super chat. That's what's up. Y'all are, man, y'all are awesome. This is a great community. Y'all in the comments, in the chat, just making me feel all good and stuff. Kyler looks more like 5'8" to me, looking like Jamel Holloway. Hey, I'll take Jamel Holloway. Anybody that knows about Jamel Holloway at OU will take Kyler Murray being like Jamel Holloway. That's a good thing to me. That's an amazing thing to me. But look, Kyler was asked about, is he ready? He said, next man up. Whenever time comes, obviously I have to be ready for that moment. And he's ready. We've seen him in games. He's looked good. Kyler hasn't looked bad all season when he's come for, mop-up duty. That's something to be proud of. Like at one point, I was looking at the stats. Casey with the $10 super chat. That's what's up. Man, Jay, what's good? Look at this. Y'all are already $50 in 10 minutes. Y'all are amazing. Like, I'm over here just geeking out with y'all. Let me see. RJ has a player button. Both. No, Don is onto something. So we're gonna get into the Heisman a little bit later. But Don actually brought up a good point. No player has actually gone from walk-on to Heisman winner in the history of college football, and Baker's already going to do that. That's really cool. So it's kind of crazy that that's never happened when you really think about how long college football's been around. That maybe some dude back in post World War II would have walked on, and he would have won the Heisman. I thought I could have seen it being done at that point because it was kind of a free for all after that, where you had grown men playing college football, like BYU, where they send you on a mission trip and you come back and you're 27 years old and you're playing college football against grown men. Matter of fact, when I was at TU, I went to TU for undergrad, and BYU came to TU to play. It was the most surreal thing. What's up, James? Because, look, it was 22, 24-year-old, 27-year-old men on the field with wives and children playing college football against University of Tulsa football players, like kids straight out of high school. It didn't seem fair. Like BYU, what's up, T-Mac? BYU be putting out these teams that look like they could play in the league. You know what I mean? Like, they're just enormous. But back to West Virginia. What was really encouraging to hear was Riley is excited about Kyler Murray playing in West Virginia game. He said he's a very gifted thrower. Some of the things he can do athletically are different. There's not too many people that can do the things he can do athletically. And we all know that to be true. Like, we've been out there watching him just kind of make plays. Now, the one thing I would like to see him do more of is go through his progressions and his reads. Storm Clouds with the $5 super chat. That's what's up. Y'all are awesome. Man, seriously, there's $1 for everybody in the chat right now. Like, that's amazing. That's awesome. Y'all are amazing. This is great. Man, I might be thought he ran a 4.3. Nah, he runs 4.4, but like 4.4 is slow or something. We don't talk about Traber here. We got words for Traber later. Let me see. Kirk says, I know OU is ready, but I have a feeling OU feels like they have to redeem themselves for a reason they'll be lit. Look, I think they're gonna be lit anyway because it's senior day. It's the last time we're gonna get to see Baker Mayfield play at Owen Field. Like, think about that for a second. It's the last time he's gonna play at Owen Field. Of course, senior day is gonna be lit. Obo's last day. We got so many guys out there this is their last hurrah. This is their go round. This is all they got left. I expect them to be lit. I expect them to win by 50. Just because they want to be on it. Especially when Baker finally comes into the game. Like, I tweeted it after somebody else sent it to me. But, like, when Baker comes into the game, we need to have Wild Thing playing over the loudspeakers. And I promise I'm going to be, like, on Periscope as Randy Quaid talking about the bad scene is back! It's savage! Like, I'm gonna be lit. I'm gonna be so lit. I know y'all gonna be lit, but like, so I was thinking about this, and I actually gave a tweet about this, but y'all can feel free to disagree with me. So Savage is obviously Rick Vaughn, right? He's obviously Rick Vaughn. Parkman could be Colin Cowherd, I think as of late, Serrano would probably be Mark Andrews, you know what I mean? Bob Uecker, I would go with Toby Rowland. I think that's a natural fit. Trying to think, who do you think, like, who would be Joe Boo? Like, what's the Joe Boo in this particular instance? I don't know. Somebody come up with that. Let me know what you think. On the flip side, I see people that are in the chat talking about Kansas. So, the Big 12 came out yesterday and reprimanded the KU captains and Baker Mayfield. So David Beatty said the KU captains are no longer captains. They've been stripped of their captaincy, and they won't start their next game. Big whoop, right? The problem, Baker's crotch could beat Joe Boo. That was awesome. Baker's crotch could beat Joe Boo. Look, so the Big 12, the Big 12 reprimanded 5 players, but they didn't reprimand Hassan Defense. Okay, the guy that actually tried to destroy Baker Mayfield. He tried to decapitate him with the target call that we all knew was a target call. That wasn't a target call. Ended up being just a regular personal foul. All right. So when asked about it, David Beatty said Hassan Defense is being punished in house, which to me means he's not being punished at all. Or as some people say, he's being punished because he's on scholarship to play football at Kansas. Yeah, I would roll with that. Maybe he got some up downs, maybe. I don't know. I feel like not enough is made of that by the media. I don't think enough people had something to say about Hassan Defense really trying to hurt Baker Mayfield, and all of us are talking about his jock. We're talking about Baker Mayfield's jock. Which, maybe the folks at OU football could auction off Baker's jock. I don't know. Could make a lot of money. I know there's some people out there that would buy it. I know there's some weird folks out there that would have that, and they put it against the wall or something like that. I know y'all out there. I see folks that my mama breaking news out here. So I'm gonna be on the Sports Animal, Tulsa Sports Animal, 9:40 a.m. on Friday, talking Baker Mayfield and Sooner football. So look out for that. I'll have the audio later, and I'll put it in a YouTube video for you guys that can't get it. Can we get RJ to $100 richer after the stream? Well, that'd be cool. Y'all look awesome. Let me see. ESPN haters, Big 12, Richard Young's. That's what he's. Yeah, you're right. But speaking of haters, so I did a Periscope about this earlier this week. But Colin Cowherd went out of his way to throw shade at Baker Mayfield, calling him short, calling him not the kind of guy he would have on his draft board, questioning Baker Mayfield's character. Well, we know Colin Cowherd is blowhard, and we know that sports radio hosts, for the most part, are blowhards. I mean, think about what Paul Feinbaum had to say today about OU. Look, their job is to be controversial. That's the job of a sports talk radio host, is to invent controversy. And if you give them something, even a little bit, they're going to run with it, right? So Colin Cowherd ran with it. But here's the interesting thing. Jimmy Johnson came on Colin Cowherd's show, and Colin Cowherd asked Jimmy Johnson, what do you think of Baker Mayfield? He says, I think, the crotch grab is just a red flag. He says, okay, what do you mean about red flag? He said, look, I got plenty of guys that I drafted who have red flags. Michael Irvin was on my team. Red flags. Charles Haley was on my team. Red flags. Jimmy Jones was on my team. Red flags. I mean, these are all, like he's saying, look, what you do is you go and you talk to the kid. You talk to the kid's coaches. You talk to the kid's teammates. And you get the scoop. You ask the kid about it. Is he contrite? Do you think he'll do it again? Basic questions that you get to ask as an NFL head coach and or general manager. But the thing that Jimmy Johnson said, look, is do you want to coach the kid? Because if you want to coach the kid, he's going to be amazing for you. All right? Because you want to coach the kid wants to be coached by you, and you're going to have that great relationship. The guy that Jimmy Johnson picked on, I picked on in quotes, is actually Zach Thomas. Because Zach Thomas was undersized. Zach Thomas wasn't a high-round draft pick. And Jimmy Johnson said, look, that guy makes all the tackles. I want to coach him. So when you're coaching him, you're going, I'm going to give him a little bit of extra time because I think I can make him a great football player. And he did the same thing with Jason Taylor. Jason Taylor was a third-round draft pick that ended up in the Hall of Fame. I don't think if Bill Belichick didn't want to coach Tom Brady wouldn't be the greatest quarterback in NFL history. It just wouldn't be true. And I think that's going to happen to Baker. I think somebody has their eye already on him and says, I'm going to find a way to go get that guy. I'm going to find a way to go bring Baker Mayfield to my NFL franchise and my organization because he's a winner. He's a winner with pretty great skill set, by the way. You know, he's got brilliant mind. Brilliant mind. We know he's smart. He's got great leadership. You know, Daniel Jeremiah called him Drew Brees after 4 cups of coffee. All right, we know that Baker Mayfield has the physical traits, and the one knock on him that everybody has is he's not tall enough. Well, you know, newsflash, I'm not tall enough. You know, so what's your point? You know, Drew Brees is 6 feet tall. People try to call him short. Russell Wilson might be 6 feet tall. You know, all he's done is won a Super Bowl. So you miss me with the height stuff. You know, miss me with the height stuff. So I think that Baker Mayfield has got already people locked in on him. And I think his draft stock is only rising. And if anything, if you're going to call it crotch grab a red flag, you're going to say, hey, you got a little bit too emotional. You forgot cameras were on you, because you are the face of OU football, the quarterback at OU, and the eventual Heisman Trophy winner. Hey, you got to be a little bit smarter than that, but we love the energy. Let's move on. So I don't think that in any way this incident has hurt Baker's draft stock whatsoever. I mean, it's just I don't buy it. I think it's a non-issue at this point, especially after the kid's not going to be able to be captain on senior day. He's not going to be able to start on senior. Your best player doesn't start on senior day. What more of a message do you need to send if you're Lincoln Riley? Nothing. Nada. Zip. Right? Because come award season, Baker Mayfield is going to clean up on the Maxwell. You know, he's going to clean up on the Davey O'Brien. He's going to clean up on the walk-on trophy, whatever that is. Nobody cares. And he's going to take home the Heisman. You know, in addition to that, Mark Andrews is also up for the Mackey Award for Best Tight End. You know, look, Bill Bedenbaugh is up for the Frank Broyles Award, which is given to the best assistant in college football. Now, this is interesting because Bill Bedenbaugh is technically the offensive coordinator at OU. Now, you and I both know that Bill Bedenbaugh ain't calling any plays. So, like, that's cool to me. It's that he can win an award for being the best offensive coordinator, the best coordinator in college football without calling a single play. But yes, people point out Orlando Brown is also up for the Outland Trophy, and he should run away with that. He should walk away with that. You know, and if he does, even if he doesn't actually, but especially if he does, I don't expect Orlando Brown to be bad. I expect Orlando Brown to declare for the draft. What's up, Professor? What's up, JT? I just, you know, I don't expect him to come back. I expect him to go get his money. You know, I mean, the man has been nothing but outstanding at OU. He's been just a stalwart at left tackle. Save the personal foul penalty he's probably going to pick up in every single football game he ever plays in life. It's not a whole lot of weaknesses in Orlando Brown, except maybe that he wears red Uggs to media day. Maybe do something about that, Orlando. Maybe just a little bit. But I don't expect him to be gone. And for that matter, if we can even think about getting Rodney Anderson into the league next year, and I'm not saying that we can, but I don't think that it's out of the question. I would like to see Rodney Anderson gone after this year too, and I'll tell you why. That kid has been through so much. His career at OU has been injury riddled. He's had incident after incident, and he's finally getting some shine. He's finally getting some play. People are getting to see that he is a complete running back, and the shelf life of a running back is negative years. You know, he's already taken years off of his NFL career just by playing college football. We know this. And yes, the man broke his neck, Pony said. He broke his neck. He broke his leg. Yeah, and he's still out here running like a man. You know, so I want to see him. I want to see him go. If there's even a chance he can go in the first 3 rounds, I want to get him drafted. I want to get him paid, and that's how I feel about all OU football players. Okay, I want these kids to be able to move through in 3 years and go get their money because the shelf life of a football player is dwindling. Okay, if you play 4 years, you're just playing an extra year that you should be playing in the league, if you ask me. And because we're University of Oklahoma, we reload. I mean, take a look at just Isaiah Spiller spurned his dad's alma mater where he played tight end at A&M to commit to OU, and he's in the 2019 class. All right, Isaiah Spiller is one of these Texas kids with wheels. He's got 4.4 speed. He's got the 4.2 shuttle. My man he's a 4-star running back. My man can fly. Like, I was watching his huddle film, and they split him out wide, and he's styling on defensive backs, not just linebackers. He's not just hitting the holes. He's another one of these kids that can just make something out of nothing. They find ways down there at Klein Collins to get him the football because they know the good things happen when the football is in his hands. That's another kid that we got coming to the University of Oklahoma. So he's going to be coming in that same class with Spencer Rattler. Think about that for a second. How you like that for a QB running back combo? I like it a lot. To me, it smells like zone read. You know what I'm saying? Zone read all day. All day long. So I'm excited about that. I am. We stay landing these commits. These commits keep coming. And I mean, in 2019, at 6'1", 190, all he's going to do is get bigger. He's a sophomore. All he's going to do is keep getting bigger. Bigger, stronger, faster. So I want to see Orlando. I want to see Rodney. I want to see everybody who's eligible for the draft get drafted. That's my thoughts as an OU fan every year. If you can go and you can get paid and you ready, go get paid, son. Go get yours, Become a millionaire. That's what it's... It means they're not just playing at OU to just stop at OU. They're playing so they get to the league. That's what we sell them on. Yeah, we need defensive commits. Picked up a DB last week. First defensive commit of the class. So, that gets back into Mike Stoops territory. And y'all know how I feel about Mike Stoops, but I'll say it again. Fire Mike Stoops! My God! Man! Look, I wanted a goose egg against Kansas. I wanted a goose egg. I wanted a 0. I was mad they scored three points. Look, this 3-man fronts, okay? I can't bring back Viney. Yes, bring back Chip Viney. Please bring back Chip Viney. But look, man, I want to run a 4-2-5. I want to run a 4-2-5 because our defensive line is the most legit unit we have on defense. It is our strength. Why aren't we seeing 4-down linemen? Why doesn't Obo have his hand on the ground every single play? Why are you asking Obo to drop back into coverage? He does not cover people. He destroys quarterbacks. That's what Obo does. Stop with that, man. Come on. Anyway, run a 4-2-5. Okay? Put Caleb Kelly and Kenneth Murray Jr. in the middle. Let those athletes fly around and make plays. My goodness, man. Why am I the guy thinking about this? Come on. You get paid $870,000 a year to think about this all day, every day. Good grief. I'm so tired of it, man. I don't want to worry about whether or not the defense is going to hold up their end when the offense stays putting up 45 points a game. Like, that's just not fair. That's not cool. That's not cool. Look, that said, we're in the Big 12 title game. Probably going to win the Big 12 championship. So then it's coming down to the college football playoff, right? And as it stands right now, it goes Bama, Miami, Clemson, and then us, right? Wisconsin behind us, undefeated, probably going to get just mollywopped by Ohio State in the Big 10 title game. But look, OU fans want both. They want both. Miami, Clemson. We want them both. I would love to see it shape up that way. Because we owe Clemson, and Sooner fans of a certain age know that we owe Miami. Okay, for all the good that Switzer did, and for all the good that those 80 teams did, Miami got us. Okay? Miami got us. We owe Miami. Matter of fact, that would be a non-conference game that I wouldn't mind seeing. Like a home and home with Miami. That'd be straight. Kev already over here, 88 revenge. That's what I'm talking about. Look, I would love to see a home and home with Miami. Get that going, Josie. That'd be fun. That'd be so much fun. But yeah, we owe Miami, we owe Clemson. Because I'm tired of people talking about like Clemson owns OU. Clemson don't even own Syracuse. Owns OU. Please. You're welcome, Clemson. We gave you Brent Venables. You're welcome. Without Brent Venables, you're nothing. We had it first. Yeah, turnover king is fake. Look, Fool's gold. That's what it's made of. I'm telling you, man, Miami gonna get Debo for that chain. You gonna come up out that chain. You gonna come up out that chain. You know, it's gonna be like Red. Snap that chain, he gonna cry in the court. You know, I hear people saying we want Bama. Look, I want Bama because Bama don't want us. We own Bama. We own Auburn. We own Alabama. Like the state of Alabama. It belongs to the Sooners. You know, matter 12, plant a flag there. They owe us rent. You know what I'm saying? They owe us rent. So, the way they're shaping up, it looks like Alabama could lose to Auburn and still stay in the Final Four. And it's looking like Miami could lose to Clemson. And neither one of them would move. So, it's on us. We got to win out. The only thing that scares me about the Final Four is Wisconsin. Because if Wisconsin messes around and beats Ohio State, wins the Big Ten championship, and is undefeated, all we're going to do is hearing from Big Ten fans about how we're undefeated, we won a conference championship, why aren't we in the college football playoff? Well, we all know that's because your schedule is trash. Because it's weak. You know? Because it's like Oklahoma beer. It's water. You know? So, like, that's the only thing that scares me. So, I want Ohio State to go hold up the end, go win their Big Ten championship, have their 2 losses, and say, we messed up because we lost to Iowa by 31. Can't help you there. Can't help you there. You lose to an unranked team by 31 points, and it's your second loss, you're not in the college football playoff. Get to stepping. Out the door. Get to stepping. You know? But go ahead, beat Wisconsin so we don't have to deal with that noise anymore. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it anymore. The other thing that happened yesterday, actually, was Trevor Knight decided to get into a Twitter fight with Stephen A. Smith over 6 So Savage. Y'all might have saw that. I saw it. I was laughing because Trevor Knight is cool. Like, I like interviewing him. Nice guy. He can run his own read. And Sugar Bowl Trevor Knight is forever going to be etched in Sooner history for having one of the greatest performances in a bowl game of all time. That said, Trevor standing up to Stephen A. didn't look great because Stephen A. is a columnist. He's good at making an argument. And Trevor's argument was that Lincoln owes Baker Mayfield because without Baker Mayfield, Lincoln Riley would not be the head coach at OU. That's a slippery slope. That's a slippery slope. And Stephen A.'s whole thing was that he thought it was a little too dramatic because both Lincoln and Baker care about each other. I don't know how that's too dramatic, dog. You know, you got a big brother, little brother relationship. I don't know how that's too dramatic. Those two men love each other. That's what's up. You know, I want my head coach / offensive coordinator to love his quarterback. And I want my quarterback / 6-0 Savage to love his head coach. You know, but I think it's colored by Trevor's relationship with Heupel wasn't always great. You know, I think that was the thing. Because they didn't really like each other. Which is kind of shocking when you think about it. You know, you want your quarterback and your offensive coordinator to have a really strong relationship. And I think that might have colored Trevor's perception of what's going on between Lincoln and Baker. But that said, we don't have time for haters. And Stephen A. was hating. And Baker stood up for 6-0 Savage. And that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stand up for your brothers. You know, and I applaud that. However, he's poked his head in. He didn't need to poke his head in. You know, it was done. It was getting handled. You know, plus Trevor, you played for A&M and you weren't that good when you played for A&M. You just weren't. Y'all might have also saw that it seems like Chip Kelly's up for the UCLA job. Now there's been some news reported that he signed with Florida, but Florida's allowing him to back out in the next couple of days if you want to. I'm bringing all that up because we host UCLA next year. So if Chip Kelly ended up at UCLA next year, you're going to see me breaking down a whole bunch of old Oregon film about what UCLA could look like. But it looks like it's going to be in Florida. However, just know that I'm keeping my eye on that because if he was at UCLA, that'd be high comedy. Blake, what's good? You know, that'd be high comedy. I would be into it because I wouldn't want Chip Kelly. He's a great offensive mind. That's not up for debate. But he brings a lot of problems. You know what I mean? He brings a lot of problems. And I don't want them kind of problems if I'm an AD. But apparently Florida's in that. But, you know, Florida's in a mess. Florida is a mess right now. I wouldn't want to coach at Florida. But that's probably, I mean, when it comes out what they're paying Chip Kelly, that's what I want to know. I want to know what's up, Justin? I want to know what they're paying him. Because if they're paying him, saving money, if they're paying him Harbaugh money, oh my God. Florida fans are going to be pissed if they don't win a national championship. And they're not. They're not. Whereas at UCLA, maybe they want to take that kind of noise, that kind of static, because they know they're in a rebuilding year because Josh Rosen's gone. And then you get to shape the program in your image what's up, Lloyd? If you're Chip Kelly. And like I said, I think he's a great offensive mind. He would make a good offensive coordinator, but I ain't hiring him as a head coach. There's no way. Jay Jones says Michigan wants a refund. You know they do. RJ, who you want in the Big 12? I said, I want Iowa State. It looked like it's going to be TCU because all TCU has to do is beat a one-win Baylor team whose only win is over Kansas. So it looks like it's going to be TCU regardless. But I want Iowa State. I want Iowa State because we owe them, and I think we know exactly what to do with them now. They're not going to be able to do what they did the last time. RJ, can I have your beard? Nah, my girlfriend Laurel will, she loves the beard. Like, I'll be over there and she'll just be kind of just touching on the beard. So no. No, can't have the beard. I'm sorry. Can't have it. So the other thing I wanted to get into real quick was one of the unsung heroes of this whole season, this whole team, and that is health. Has anybody noticed that? How healthy we've been. Like with save Abdul Adams, right? A little bit of CeeDee Lamb, but like on the line. For the most part, we've been kind of healthy. We lost Will Johnson a little bit. Jordan Thomas, we haven't missed him. But we've been, what's up, John? We've been healthy. I always expect some don't jinx it. It's too late. I already talked about it. Something is always going to happen to say, to somebody that we know that we can't do without. I'm gonna just say some names here. We can't do without Baker. We can't do without Stephen Parker. Not having Emmanuel Bill or Kenneth Murray would hurt us, but we've had those guys. And I thought that Romar being out for so long would really hurt us, but really Devontae Lampkin has come into it, man. He has been amazing at defensive tackle. Amani Bledsoe, when he got back from suspension, been great. Gallimore being back, my goodness. We're all right. Not having Obo would kill us. JT makes a good point there. But we've had all the guys that we need. We have all the guys that we need to make a run at a national championship. And I think that's not without its merit. John Michael Terry is capable of backing up Murray. Yeah, I hear that, but I haven't seen enough of him, Sermon needs more carries. We've been saying that. But like a running back, I don't care who's getting carries because they're all just savage. They're all destroyers. Overton has been playing, yeah. Yeah. What about Gums? Who we calling Gums, Kev? I don't know who Gums is. You got me. But I think this is all to the good. This is all to the good. I think this is we're in a position to go Addison Gums. Okay, yeah, Addison Gums. That's right, my fault. Yeah, Addison Gums. I got y'all now. Because I'm looking at the, like, is he talking about Gumby? Like, what were you talking about? We're in a position to go get a national championship. It's ours for the taking. It's ours. We can have it. We just got to go get it. And now with the whole crotch grab incident, all you've done is brought about the quickening. All you've done is made it Highlander. Okay? All you've done is refocused a Baker Mayfield who is going to be on his Afro Samurai. He's just going to be going after justice. He's just going to be working his way up. It's going to be like Game of Death with Bruce Lee and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. What's up, Bern? Yeah, man, sorry, going live 6 o'clock on Wednesdays for the preview most of the time. But look, there can only be one now. There can only be one. And now you've just refocused Baker Mayfield. The shenanigans are going to be over now. There's not going to be any more, who's your daddy? There's not going to be any more, planting flags. There's not going to be any more side talk. There's just going to be, can we go whoop your behind? Like, that's the one thing that I think is the silver lining about all this noise. Colin Cowherd over here, Stephen A over here, ESPN and the Phantom Heisman watch deal. And is this going to hurt Baker's draft stock? And is this going to take away the Heisman from him? And the disrespect we get for being, perennially ranked behind Clemson, who lost to Syracuse, who's got 64 hung on him by Wake Forest, who's got a losing record. I think all of this has done is just focus the boys. They know now. They know it's us against the world. They know we're not getting any help. Okay? They know we're not getting any help. And now it's a wrap. Like, I expect these boys to be on their destroyer. I expect them to be on just a rampage for the rest of the season. Like, this is the time of year usually where guys start to, they start to fade. They start to look like they're getting beat up, like the season has wore them down. And we've gotten a rush of adrenaline at just the right time. Just before we got to head into games that they all matter, but games that you can't take back. These are the ones where you got to rev up. These are the ones where you got to go and make plays. These are the ones where superheroes will emerge. Okay? We're going to have Hollywood Brown and all 110 pounds of him flying around the field. Obo's going to be looking to destroy people, rip heads off. Devontae Lampkin's going to be taking triple teams on. Hulk smashing. Like, that's what I expect. All you've done is made people mad. That's all you've done. You've just made Sooners mad. And that's what you don't want to do. Why poke the bear? Why poke the bear? Why? No, bump that. Bump that. It's ready. We ready. It's like Archie when I was at Booker T. We ready. Yeah, man, I can't wait. I can't wait for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 games. I can't wait. We've got to support a different site. They're floating on the virtual monopoly, the ad revenue, ESPN hangs their hat on the ACC and SEC every year. What's up, Black? That's a good point. Warhol makes a point. So, when you have something called the SEC Network, and you're supported by ESPN, of course they're gonna ride for the SEC. They have money funneled into the SEC. Why you, man? I hate Booker T. I'm a Midwest City fan. Man, I did 2.5 years with the Hornets. Bet I'm a T-Connection band off of here, man. Get out of here with that Midwest City. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Nah, I remember being at Booker T when Felix Jones was there, when Robert Meacham was there, when Kenny McClellan was there, when Keith Barsham was there. I remember getting into the state championship against Guthrie and watching Rafe Watkins run his itty bitty quarterback behind the line over there at Guthrie because he didn't want to deal with all these athletes we had at Booker T. I'm not gonna ride for no Midwest City. Michael Taylor, who do you want in our conference? I wanted Houston. I wanted Houston in the worst way. They got a great footprint. We already recruit well through there. Give us another Texas, but that's the other thing. It would give us another Texas school. A-Dub! Booker T is my alma mater. That's what's up. It would give us another Texas school, and that's what people don't want. They don't want another Texas school, and I get that. Lawton Mack in the house. That's what's up. I hear people wanting to add Memphis. I see that, Austin. Add Tulsa? Nah, Craig. I went to Tulsa, and I don't want to add Tulsa. I hate Tulsa. What's up, J-Word? Get Tulsa out of here. Memphis, I think you're onto something. I think you're onto something, Memphis. Even Louisville. I remember that. All right, Kirk. Deuces. Appreciate you coming through. Nah, Craig. I can't ride for Tulsa. I could ride for Louisville or Memphis or Houston. After that, UCF. Just for the trip to Florida. I get that. I do, especially now. But the rotating door of coaches. Scott Frost is all but gone. I think that'd be the stupidest thing that they do if it's true about Chip Kelly, because they could have had Scott Frost at Florida. How about Notre Dame? No, we're not adding no Notre Dame. Arkansas wouldn't come to the Big 12. They're tied to the SEC. You know, there are no more SEC teams than Arkansas and Alabama. You know, like I don't see that happening. You got a better chance of getting Kentucky to go to the Big 12 than you do Arkansas. Plus, Arkansas is kind of trash. Now, I don't want Boise State. You know, BYU's got a big enough, you know, following that I think they could keep up. You know, Boise State, I don't think they could keep up. All they would do is TCU the conference. They don't put in enough. You know, they don't put in enough for what they get out. Speaking of which, people are talking about West Virginia. Nah, man, I don't think this is a big deal. Will Greer's not even playing. You know, that's the thing. Gonna have to rob some other conference, otherwise we'll just get another KU. Yeah, that's the thing. No, Nebraska back. Now, Gary, you're on to something. I like that. Bring Nebraska back into the fold. That's a good, I like that. I like that a lot. I mean, tradition, we got the rivalry. They got a good enough following. They'll bring in money. I hear, Craig, why you would want Missouri back. I get that. But I think Missouri's gone, dog. But Nebraska, we miss Nebraska. All right, Keith. Appreciate y'all. Have a good Thanksgiving, dog. We missed that OU Nebraska rivalry. Like 2021, 22, where then that home and home when Nebraska comes back, you're gonna see how much people miss that rivalry on both sides. And I think that would be amazing. I really do. I think that's worth investigating. But I don't think it's gonna happen. You know, I don't think it's gonna happen because all the players are gone. You know, like one of the biggest players in realignment was David Bourne, and David Bourne is getting out of here. He's chunking up the deuce. You know, so I don't see who could do that. I don't see who could make that happen. Although it'd be really great. Let me see who else we got. Texas A&M and Houston. Then we can whoop all of Texas. Yeah, but I don't want to. You know, I want Houston, but it's just that whole Texas thing. I get it. But you know, it feels like half the Big 12 is in Texas already. You know, that's the problem. That's why we kind of miss Missouri, like Craig was saying. He lives in Missouri, so he would love to see, you know, you having to travel to Missouri again. And I get that. That'd be great. But I'm with realistically, you're looking at Louisville, you're looking at Memphis, you're looking at UCF. You know, what about OU joining SEC? I remember when that was a possibility. I remember covering realignment when that was a possibility. I remember folks were talking about OU and Texas are going to go to the Pac-12, or OU and Texas are going to go to the SEC. Because we all know that OU and Texas hold up the Big 12. Like financially and traditionally, there is no Big 12 if there is not OU Texas. You know? Oklahoma State would be forced to follow us wherever we go. It's another reason why they're little brother. You know? So, like, I remember that was a possibility, but I wouldn't want to see us join the SEC. Because we make too much money over here already. You know, I want to see us keeping as much of this money to our. That's why we're a 10-team league. It's because nobody wants to share the money with another two teams. It's that simple. You know, so you want more money. You want more money. If you're not gonna bring in money, we don't want you in the Big 12. And going to the SEC, that would be what, 14 teams? If you had OU in Texas, I don't like that. I don't like that. Let me see. Notre Dame may start rethinking their lone wolf policy after this year. Yeah, they would have to, especially if this whole thing about the college football playoff expands to where all 5 power conference champions get into the playoff. They would have to because they're going to be in that at-large bid. You know, but I already see that folks are getting psyched for the Thunder and the Warriors game tonight. Yeah, me too. I was thinking about sticking around to talk about it a little bit because, KD coming to OKC, traitor that he is. And the Thunder look like they some killers this year if they can get this chemistry together. So I was thinking about sticking around. But, I'm a Thunder fan. Like, let's be real. Like, I had halfway started a Thunder channel. I thought about it, but, yeah. Anyway, favorite OU Nebraska. 18 playoff? Yes, 18 playoff. All right. Everybody in here now. I ironed the flag. You see, I ironed the flag. No more boxes. I ironed the flag. Yeah, y'all clowning me. Okay, I see that. It's cool. I got it coming. But I did iron it. I ironed it. You see that it's iron. You see it's iron. You see that? Ain't no more wrinkles. You see that? No more wrinkles. The boxes are gone. No more wrinkles. I ironed the flag. Okay? You know, everybody over here on my flag talking about, okay, I guess we rolling with the boxes. Or, you know, we hitting you with the super chat. We hitting you on Patreon. You can afford to iron the flag. So I would not iron the flag for y'all. And I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Okay? Alright? I don't iron stuff on the regular. I wear t-shirts and jeans. You know? So the White ain't gonna fix that, Casey. White ain't gonna fix that, dog. You know, look at my mama. You burn it in all caps. Look, she's so disappointed. My mama, like I taught you to do laundry. Yeah. Well, it's ironed. It's iron. That's that. It's iron. People that ask about the flag. Now you know what happened with the flag. It's a burn mark. It's burned back on the flag. You know? No, I'm not going to spray paint it. You know? I'm not going to spray paint it. Retire it honorably. like it's some American flag. Gotta fold it in a triangle. Extremely ironed. Yes, it's extremely ironed. Yeah, there are no more wrinkles. There are no more wrinkles. You know, I thought it was a superimposed trophy. No, man. We're gonna see about trying to bring Mama on live. We've been thinking about how to best do that. Introduce her to Periscope a little bit. But for now, you know, starch. Yeah, I use a lot of starch. That's what happened. Use a lot of starch. You test the iron on the edges, bruh. Look, Kev. If you send me this one, I'll settle you when you get things. Look, you want to send me a flag? Fine. Send me a flag. But for now, this is what we rolling with. You know, y'all want an iron flag. Now that flag is ironed. Okay? Now the flag is ironed. It's iron. We're good. We go plant this flag at Ohio State. Plant it on Joey Galloway's doorstep. How about that? With the iron mark and everything. Just, Joey! Click! Just like that. Logo's the issue. There's a whole... Well, you know, nylon melts. Or so I found out when I was ironing the flag. But I made sure I got the edges and everything. You know, I got the edges. There's no more box marks. You know, how about the iron pole? Urban Meyer's mailbox. I like it. It's crimson. We keeping JT Barrett's deposit. Yeah, we are. Is that Baker's junk? Union Nation flag, brother. Oh, you. Yeah. Well, I mean, just send it to me and we'll get it going. Was it a self-correcting problem? Yeah. I mean, did it look like I self-correct? I didn't self-correct it. No. Like, I got preoccupied. What happened was I was watching Isaiah Spiller's, huddle video, and I was astounded. And then I looked up and I saw smoke. And then I pulled up the iron, and that's what happened. That's what happened. I was so geeked about Isaiah Spiller committing last night while I was trying to do right by y'all and iron the flag that, smoke happens. And, you melt a hole in your flag. That's how it goes then. Mike Stoops for head coach at Tennessee. So it's funny now that we're looking for places to send Mike Stoops. And we're trying to send him to it's funny that we're trying to get him a head coaching job. Because nobody wants him to be a defense coordinator, because all of a sudden, if you're a defense coordinator in the Big 12 and you leave and you go to Miami, all of a sudden you put together this chain, this green chain, the gold chain that turns green, and your defense is stellar. Same thing happened to Venables at Clemson. Manny Diaz can't coach defense. He got destroyed in the Big 12. Whoa! John hit me with the $20 super chat, said buy a new flag. Okay. He said buy a new flag. All right. I'll get a new flag. Man. Here's $20. Go buy yourself a new flag. John Halbrooks. You the man. All right. I'm going to have to get a new flag now. All right. Seriously. We're talking OU football. We're talking about the preview. We talk about what we expect. How many Thunder fans in the house? We have any? If you're a Thunder fan, just say what's up or say Thunder in the chat. because I know that a lot of folks are about to turn on the game, get it started. Let me see. Dryer knocks out the wrinkles. I tried the dryer. It didn't work. Let me see. Thunder up, thunder up, thunder up. Not a Thunder fan, but FKD. I like that. Thunder up, thunder up. Would y'all? Okay, let me. Oh wow, lots of Thunder fans. Okay, so let me put this to you. Would you like to hear me talk about the Thunder here from time to time? And I promise I'll get a flag, and we'll get some Thunder stuff, and I won't burn it. Maybe, kinda. I might burn it. Yeah, for sure. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, yes. All right, bump it then. I mean, the game starts in like 5 minutes after the real season's over. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thunder sucks. Who are you? Jay, why are you going hard? Go Warriors. What? Ugh. Once a week for Thunder Weekly Recap. Yeah, okay, cool. So not heavy on the Thunder, but from time to time, and maybe during the offseason OU football. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what I'm getting? This is the time. Speak up, Rockets, baby. I guess. Let's see. Get out of here with the Warriors BS. Cannot stand old guys. You talk about Thunder. You would be so great. Yes, sir. Football is life. Yeah, football is life. You have that shit life. All right. So I'll tell you what. We'll talk about it more after the OU football season for sure. And we'll see how y'all feel about it then. But I know that tonight is a big game because some dude that we don't talk about who plays for a team that we kind of hate is playing the Thunder tonight in a big game. And if you want to stick around, talk about it, fine, cool. If not, I'll be in the comments about it. Off-season talk. Yep, Casey's in it. All right. It's not going to become a Thunder channel. Y'all freaking out. This is not a Thunder channel. Not a Thunder channel. It's an OU channel where we might talk about the Thunder during the off-season. Okay? So, chill. We're good. You have to be live for the NFL draft. Yes, I'll be live for the draft. Hey, CMU Rabbit. That's what's up. If you follow me, all right, Austin, deuces. Time to grill the ribeyes for the game. I like it. If you follow me on Twitter, just tell me on Twitter that you followed me so that I see you in my mentions and I can follow you back. Mayfield for president. I don't like the NBA because it seems like regular season means nothing. That's good. Snap the band ball. Yes. Talk about OU basketball. Yeah, I think I'll get into it. It's an OU channel. I'll talk about the softball team in June when they're going for another national championship. It's an OU channel. But I'll tell you what. Off season, can we have a segment on how not to iron a flag? Football never ends. Andrew's onto something. Football never ends. And it won't. All right? I want to be clear about that. It won't. Okay? We're always going to be talking about football. I've actually got some stuff in the can right now with some more playbook stuff about where I think Caleb Kelly should most be playing. I got some things about why Lincoln Riley's offense is so utterly awesomely balanced and how that's, transitioned since then. Discuss Durant and the history of the cupcake. National Signing Day would be a good day to be. Yeah, I'll be live for National Signing Day. I was thinking I'll probably cooking with RG's segment. I was gonna go, have a football recruiting show. All right, I can do that. I was probably gonna go live for the awards, the Heisman Trophy ceremony. So we'll do that too. Special occasions we'll go live. We'll do more of this. But so we're getting toward the end. I know a lot of y'all about to jump on to the Thunder game. So hit me in the chat. Say what's up. Final roll call. If you're in here, that's what's up. We should call Riley the magician because of all his misdirection. Yes, we should. We should definitely. He is the magician. So if you're in here, say what's up. Justin, what's good? Who else is in here? James is in here. Evasive. That's what's up. Hit me with super chat. John, I'm gonna get the new flag. Crank. Michael. Kev. Jesse. J Word. Storm Clouds. Benji. T Mac. Jay. What's up? Hank. What's good? Lloyd. What's good? The Professor. That's what's up. Don King. That's what's up. Let me see. I'll probably live stream during the Big 12 title game. I can do that. I know Byrne was in here. He might have dipped. I know Craig was in here. Gary, that's what's up. Michael, what's good? Boomer. Sooner. Let me see. Richard, what's good? Quads. I like it. Byrne said quads. Andrew, what's good? Let me see. Word Dog, what's good? It's over under on Billy yelling. Richard B, what's good? Mama, doses. Rusty, what's good? Storm Clouds, I appreciate you. John, we're going to have Mama live. We're going to work it out. Let me see. Mr. Sean, that's what's up. Who else? Last time. All right. Y'all know I got you tomorrow. Bruce, I see you. Pony, what's good? Eat more chicken. I got a really cool video dropping tomorrow. I'm excited about it. Every day we do daily. Anthony, what's good? from Georgia. That's what's up. Blake, I'll see you. Casey, I'll see you. So every day we do OU football, daily uploads, sports, fun. We live in the comments. We have a great time. Zachary, I'll see you. Man, say what's up in the comments. I appreciate the super chat as always. Y'all make my day with that stuff. That's awesome. All right, y'all have a happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you tomorrow in the comments. Deuces.